G'day guys, Tom from Ace Performance here again. We've gone through the first two components of our periodization phases, being stability and then anatomical or hypertrophy. Our next step is up for a little bit of contention, depending on what coach you are within the system. Either a general or a specific strength phase. If our athletes have developed well through their first two phases, the next step for them is a general strength phase. So we've built the base, we've corrected muscle imbalances in the first program, we've moved towards an introduction of hypertrophy, so building those muscles, continuing to build upon the joint integrity across both programs. The next step is to start to increase the maximal strength of the athlete. So increasing their ability to produce force, to maximally produce force. So what we're looking at here is beginning to convert that lean muscle mass that we've worked on in the previous two programs, the last program in particular, and start to make that a little bit more functional. So producing force producing mass is what we're looking at there. We're trying to give the look a function now. We're stressing the contractile properties of the muscles under high loads in this program. So that's why we're progressing towards a general strength program. What that looks like in terms of the program in the sessions, the component of the gym program, we introduce power now. So we're looking at approximately 30% of power introduction to the program in center. Steering drops out of the program now, so no steering in the general strength program, and 70%, approximately 70% of strength in this program. How that looks in terms of the programming itself and what the session type looks like for an athlete. Introduction to plyometrics, so you're jumping, whether that be vertical, horizontal or lateral. Upper body plyometrics as well, so we've got plenty of the med ball work, rotational work, pushing work, explosive pulling work as well. An introduction to Olympic lifting as well, so we introduced the properties of the Olympic lifting, so triple extension focus. Strength work itself is still predominantly bilateral. What changes in the strength work is the tempo, so we're just at a 2:01 now, 2-second eccentric, so still control, but we're not worried that much about the time under tension in the general strength phase. It's more about the ability to overcome high loads, so we're at a higher intensity there, which means that our reps drop down as well. So we've been in 10s and 8s, 10s to 8 reps in the previous two programs. In the general strength program, we're working our way from 6 reps towards 4 reps at the back end of the program. So the reps are starting to come down, which means that the loads are starting to increase. The intensity is starting to increase in these programs to introduce a higher neural activity. We spoke about why we do this. It's obviously to stress the contractile properties, to put the muscles under fatigue at a higher load so that they have the ability to overcome those higher intensities. This is our general strength phase. Obviously one of the athletes and coaches' favourites.